Reminder benefits the believers. The Quran addresses the Prophet ﷺ in many verses. One such example is the saying of Allah,
وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ.
In this noble verse of the Quran, Allah orders His Prophet ﷺ to advise people and to remind them of the blessings of Allah and His great bounties on them. He orders him to convey the message of Allah and guide people to kindness, goodness, and all forms of good deeds. He was also ordered to encourage them to perform acts of righteousness and warn them against doing misdeeds and violating Sharia, Islamic rule, so that they would not be exposed to the punishment and torment of Allah. As the Quranic verse explains, that advice and reminders benefit only the believers, because the believers always respond to the orders of Allah and do not refuse to listen to advice and instructions, and they never become bored in doing so. The Prophet ﷺ used to do everything that Allah ordered him to do. Therefore, acting upon this verse, he used to remind people to do good deeds and warn them against evil deeds. One day, he ascended the pulpit after the Fajr prayer and advised and instructed the people. He spoke to them about the religion of Allah until the Maghrib prayer, and only left the pulpit to perform Dhuhr and Asr prayers. Therefore, we should advise our fellow Muslims. For example, we may encourage our friends to recite the Noble Quran, be kind to the poor and needy, perform prayers regularly, and mention Allah more than often. This is what the prophets and messengers, may Allah exalt their mention, used to do, and doing this is a sign of righteousness.